you on last week, correct? Talking about the school grades. And so this story that you've been working on pertains more to TUSD.
Yeah, this is specifically TUSD. And one of the board members is calling for a state investigation to look into allegations against Gabriel Trujillo, the superintendent. So this is in response to a letter of no confidence that was sent out anonymously. Sent to the board members, but it's also out there publicly as well on a listserv. So we wanted to look into this and just see, what I looked at the letter. It is actually 16 pages.
Oh my goodness. Now, this
So
was sent, it was an
very-
email, right?
This was an email that was sent to all but one board member. So, and it's 16 pages, and it lists so many details. So I reached out to Sadie Shaw. This is the board member who's calling for a state investigation or wants that. Now, keep in mind, she has to go through the board in order to do that. She individually, it needs to be a board vote for anything like that to happen. So she had asked the president of the board, the TUSD board, to talk about this publicly and see whether or not they vote on something like this. But she thought that it was the allegations. She's heard the rumors before. And usually we don't report on allegations like this, like anonymous type of letter or email that goes out and information that we receive. The thing is that I've heard about this, some of these allegations myself, over a course of more than a year. So that's why seeing it then kind of detailed out, it's one of those things where maybe it needs to be investigated.
Right.
Whether it's by us or maybe an outside independent investigator, I think that's what she's calling for, because she said, because she has heard these rumors before, because she has heard these criticisms, that she felt that it was time now. They can no longer just be what she said ignored. So I'm going to show you the whole story that's going to run tonight. So who is behind the no confidence letter sent out to all but one board member? It's from TUSD Accountability Now. Do you know this organization?
No, I think they're a new group. The letter talks about them being comprised of administrators who just have had issues with the district.
It says about a dozen administrators with some input from principals. But the letter's authors say they're remaining anonymous out of fear of retaliation. Do you think that this particular email, this letter of no confidence against Gabriel Trujillo, is it legit?
I'm very concerned about the allegations.
Such as a claim that it's widely known the superintendent spends only 2 days of the work week in Tucson. The letter states Trujillo rents a home in the city and gives an address of a property he owns in Surprise, about 2 hours away. Shaw says she's heard rumors.
But never with evidence provided, like an address. And so because of that, I think we should explore this further in an independent investigation. I think it would be really difficult to do, a good job as a superintendent of such a large district when being in town for only 2 days.
A check of property records confirms Trujillo owns a home in Surprise, and we found no record of him owning a property in Pima County. The letter outlines other serious allegations of misconduct. Shaw says there needs to be a complete review of the district and the top administrators.
I'm hoping that if this were to take place, it would be done swiftly. We cannot overlook any concerns that may compromise our district and its leadership.
Shaw says she has requested an emergency meeting to talk about the letter publicly.
And possibly put the superintendent on administrative leave with pay pending an investigation.
So we actually, and we were just talking about this, we had a story this morning talking about the Arizona Daily Star and how Trujillo said that he wasn't super concerned about this email.
So we reached out to Gabriel Trujillo on Thursday about this. So trying to get, we wanted to give him enough time to respond to these allegations. He has not responded back to us.
Oh.
So the information that we ran, I believe, came from the Arizona Daily Star because they got that reaction from him. But he has not responded to us. I think as we are choosing not to publish the entire letter of no confidence, this email, simply because there's a lot of names attached to it. There's other administrators, all of that. So to be responsible and knowing that there are a lot of allegations and they would have to be substantiated and that. But the reason why we moved forward with this story as well is because these are significant enough for a board member to be very concerned about this. So, should the public know about any of the criticism, allegations, and possibly so. And so, but at least one board member does. Some of my insiders that I've spoken to for years, again, hearing the rumors as well. Other people talking about it, even administrators. So that was something that was very important, I think, to them as well, to kind of get down to the bottom of this and to get some explanations that are out there. I think one of the biggest ones is he here or not? Is he present in the district or is he not? Is he working from Surprise, Arizona? Not sure, but maybe somebody can figure that out and then just try to put that to bed. If that is not the case, and he is really here the entire time. So I think it's very important for, as Sadie said, for any administrator, especially the superintendent of such a large district, to be present and always present here in the city. So that was one of the biggest concerns that she had as well. So this airs tonight, again, at 6 o'clock. And we will be following this story. We'll be following all the developments and doing maybe a little digging ourselves.
Yeah, and hopefully get a statement from Trujillo at some point, Superintendent Trujillo.
Hopefully, if he wants to show the evidence and go down this list with us, and we'd be happy to do that as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Val.
All right.